Okay, when it comes to towing, our concept for the towing was twofold. One, we wanted to have a truck that would be equipped from the dealership ready to go for towing. So, for example, if a customer came into a Nissan store with their old truck and wanted to buy a new truck, and they happen to have their trailer hooked up, and I'm not saying that people would do this, but if they pulled in with their truck, they'll be able to buy a new Titan XD and have everything equipped and ready to go to haul their trailer, meaning that they would have to have very little aftermarket or no aftermarket items that this dealership couldn't cover. So that meant a few items that we had to have right away into the truck. One, you've seen before, the in-bed hitch system that we have for a gooseneck trailer if they come in with a gooseneck. We also have an optional fifth wheel mount that comes from our accessory group inside the Nissan stores. But the other item that comes in for the customer is the trailer brake controller, and that's this device that you see here, this feature here. And what the trailer brake controller is for, that's the interface between the trailer with electric brakes and the truck, the communication, so that the trailer knows to apply the brakes when you are applying the brakes in the car. So typically this is an aftermarket feature customers have to buy at another store. This comes standard right within the Nissan stores. Now the other item that we wanted to have, or the concept is that we wanted to have a one person be able to hook up a trailer with just one person. So the first thing that you can see when you're backing up to the trailer, you'll be able to have an around view look of the vehicle all the way around, but you also have a view right out the back. And when you go into reverse, you now have guidelines that will pick up right for you, and the black line in the middle will line right up. Now if we had a ball hitch on the bumper shown there, you would be able to see that line, and as you turn your steering wheel, it'll show you where those guidelines are going. So this gives you the chance to be able to back right up to your trailer by yourself. But that still left the point that you needed somebody to help you go through and check the lights on the trailer. Somebody's got to be in the truck to apply the brakes, to turn the turn signals on. And so with the aid of the trailer light check on our fob, you can hit the lock and hold lock button on the fob while you're back behind the trailer, and the truck will then cycle through the lights, starting with the left turn signal, then moving to the right turn signal, and then going to the brakes and the running lights. So now you've been able to back up and hook up to your trailer by yourself, and you've also been able to check the lights to make sure that everything is safe and ready to go on your trailer. Now there's many other features that we have for towing on the truck. One of those is anti-sway control. If a trailer does begin to sway behind you, you're able to, the truck will sense that and apply the brakes on the truck to slow down and straighten out the trailer for you. We also have a tow haul mode that comes on the gear selector on the column, and once that's applied, then the engine tuning is set up for optimizing for trailer towing. It also has downhill speed control, so while you're towing on big grades, you're also going to be able to, if you apply your brake and the truck senses that you're looking to slow down because you've applied the brake, it'll then have the transmission downshift and use engine braking while you're going down the grade. So these are all features that we have to help those guys who are out for towing and hauling. Again, we have two trucks, and I'll start about the Titan first. The Titan truck, which we haven't revealed yet, will be the evolution of the Titan truck that we have on market right now, which is in the half-ton segment. The Titan XD is a more capable truck. This is looking for a customer who's looking for a truck that can tow up to 12,500 pounds or 12,314 pounds and has high hauling capability. And so we've differentiated those trucks, and the key thing is they share the same beds and cabs, but that's about it of what they share, because the frame, chassis, they don't even share a bolt together. So, and the reason we did that is if you're going to tow over 12,000 pounds like we are, you have to make sure that it's not just a final drive change, it's not just a powertrain change, it's a chassis and frame change to make sure that you have stability while towing and hauling. So that's the big difference between those two trucks. The Titan XD with the Cummins diesel, it's going to compete across the board. I think it can go head to head, and for customers looking for 3/4 ton trucks and it can also be used for customers that are looking for more out of their half-ton trucks. So it really can cover both of the traditional segments, the half-ton and the three-quarter-ton. It'll have some offering to them, but it won't be the truck for somebody who does want to tow 17,000, 18,000 pounds. This isn't the tool for them. You have to buy the right tool, and this isn't that truck. We do have targets that we want to have for fuel economy, acceleration, handling, ride comfort, all the rest of the targets. And so, yeah, we do have a target in mind. But when we talk about fuel economy with a truck of this size and stature, we're looking at a fuel economy as it pertains to the amount of towing and hauling that it can do. This truck will get 20% better fuel economy than a comparably equipped gas truck while towing. That's the key to this truck. And so, yes, we do have those targets, but we also have the targets for the acceleration that we want to make sure match hand in hand. And both of those are at top level. And that's what we're going for with these trucks. Okay. We haven't announced pricing yet on the trucks. We gave some ranges today, but the pricing will come out a little bit later.
What were those ranges?
So a base truck, the base work truck that you can get with the diesel engine, with the crew cab, and two-wheel drive is right about $40,000, and I mean within a couple $100 of $40,000. The Pro 4X, which is our off-road grade truck, and a 4x4 with the diesel truck is going to sit right about $50,000. And then the all-in truck, which is the one that you see behind us, the Platinum Reserve, that truck will top out at $60,000, again plus or minus a couple $100. Well, towing capacity is also a reflection of what engine and what whether or not two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, crew cab, king cab. But the max tow that we have is 12,314 pounds.
That's with the
crew cab. That's the crew cab diesel 4x2.
And it's all about function. It's really well laid out, large switches and knobs. You can operate them with gloves for the working guy or gal.